name's Helen, and my business is called Goddess Acumen, and it's about unleashing your inner goddess. So what that means is that I help women to have a greater sense of balance in their lives, a greater sense of purpose, and a greater sense of freedom. So really I help women to find what I like to think of as like to find their light and help them to shine more brightly. There is a lot of power in metaphor, I think, and there's a lot of power in these old stories. So I use that to kind of help people to engage with, firstly, the aspects of themselves that they really understand, but also the aspects of themselves that maybe they don't always give that attention to. So there might be like a certain goddess that is calling for their attention and they don't realise. There's 6 goddesses and they all represent kind of different aspects of our life. So one might be more focused on career, which is Athena, and then you've got that Demeter that's more focused on family and nurturing and playing like a mothering role. They all have different stories, different energies, different focuses. And in our lives, we all have those different aspects of ourselves. We all have the kind of career self, we all have the nurturing self, we all have the wild sort of part of us that wants to be in nature. And at different times in our lives, different goddesses might come up and be more relevant. On the other hand, we might always have a preference or a leaning towards one way. So it's about kind of knowing, well, I'm more of a natural Aphrodite, so how can I be more balanced and what does Aphrodite need? They all have like a wound. So for example, Aphrodite can always have her heart broken. So it's about helping, Aphrodite to be thriving instead of wounded. With the goddesses, you can have more of a sense of adventure because you can look at things you wouldn't normally look at. And at the same time, you can find more balance because you can listen to all those kind of different needs. The idea is that as you help each goddess to thrive, you thrive as a person. I'm definitely an Aphrodite. I lead with the heart, and I'm absolutely an Athena. I'm quite a geek, always have been, and I like to use my mind. But that does mean if you're an Athena, sometimes you can get stuck in your head. So I learned ways of kind of getting into nature more and stuff. So now that's why I do surfing. It's a really good balance for me because it takes me out of my head and into the wild. But I would say that as I've kind of worked with them, I've become much more balanced in all of them, really. And what's interesting is that the goddess that you least relate to sometimes, like engaging with that goddess can really be empowering, and understand and kind of having a relationship with that energy and I found that definitely the ones that I was like, oh, I don't like the sound of her, actually now that kind of plays an important role in my life. So one of the things that I do as well is help people to release anything that might be holding them back, or any blocks or any negative thoughts, feelings or emotions, so that they can move forward. So I use a tool called emotional freedom therapy, or tapping, which is a cross between kind of acupuncture and therapy, and you tap on certain points on your body, and it helps to kind of release the whatever charge is attached to whatever it is that you're tapping about. So you might be talking about a stressful or traumatic experience, and as you tap, you tell your body that it's safe, and it kind of then releases the charge that's associated with that memory, and then you're kind of free of that memory. So sometimes I might work with just actually the release and kind of more of a normal therapeutic session, if you like. With others, we'll start straight away with really focusing on those goddess energies. So I will do meditation and we'll look at those different goddesses and how they're relevant to their lives. And then from there, I'll work with them on whatever issues come up. Often once you start engaging with those energies, things will come up. But by using the goddesses, you can really have a dialogue with those aspects of self in a different way than just talking about it. What I would like is for every woman to just be like, yeah, I'm a goddess, damn straight, and that, I think overall that's my mission, is that just that sense of really like owning and feeling like energetic and powerful, and just embracing the idea of being a goddess, because we should all embrace that. So that's what I hope for.